we have a
Hello,
new
sir.
we have a new guest. He is Sishir from one of our South Indian student who is from the well educated background, and he has prepared for J Advance and now looking for tech savvy institute like Scalar Technology. He even tried for SAT going to foreign, and then he worked for J Mains, J Advance and lots of things. So welcome Sisir to our podcast.
Sir.
You can see yourself behind.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. I can see my face over there.
Yes. So,
Sir.
welcome.
Yes, sir.
So,
I'm very happy to be in your podcast.
okay. So, Sisir, tell about yourself. Introduce yourself if you want to introduce a little bit to our audiences.
Okay, sir. My name is Sishir, and I'm studying in Resonance Education Institutions, Hyderabad from Kakatiya 2 campus. Uh, and I have cleared my JEE mains with 82 percentile. And right now I'm preparing for JEE Advance.
Okay.
And that's what
So,
I'm saying. And other than JEE Advance, and I also applied for Scalar School of Technology, where I got attracted to it because of its new curriculum compared to IITs and NITs.
yeah, exactly. So, Sisir, uh, so I will be starting. So, like, how was your JEE Mains journey? JEE Mains journey, you were preparing for JEE Mains journey. How was it? Like, tell us something about that journey.
So like my JEE mains journey was so good in starting, but while coming into second year, I have faced many problems, but my faculty helped me a lot to focus on those topics, and literally you also helped me a lot to study in JEE mains, especially for mathematics, sir. And you
Okay.
also shared
So,
your short
yeah,
notes.
I heard that when I
Mm.
used to be your teacher, when I used to help you
Ah,
in doubt solving and teaching, you used to get a bit good marks in maths, isn't it?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
And I felt like you got behind me. So, see, tell me something about your family, like what your father is doing, what's your mother do, and how your relatives are spread all across world. Like some is from IIT Bombay and something. So, tell us something about that.
Sir, like my father works in Aditya University. He was head of MCA department, where masters in computer administration.
Okay.
And my mother is a homemaker. And like many of my family, like what I say, my brother-in-law was from IIT Kharagpur, and one of my another brother-in-law was from IIT Jodhpur, and like my brother was from Triple IT Hyderabad. Like everybody in my family were well educated, and in fact I should be very like I should give very tough competition to them.
Okay, and tell us about someone who was from IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur or IIT Bombay, who is currently working in USA somewhere in Google, Microsoft. Tell us about that.
ओके सर लाइक ही इज माय ब्रदर इन लॉ मेरा मामा का बेटा हो वो अभी गूगल में काम कर रहा है सर सैन फ्रांसिस्को में है अभी
सैन फ्रांसिस्को में, और वो कहाँ से पास
यस
आउट है?
IIT कानपुर 2010 बैच आई थिंक सो he got around AIR 42.
Wow, that's really great. Okay,
Yes.
so Sisir, going before, like, why you choose J Advance? Why not other commerce, arts, and others? Why you choose J Advance?
So like I only had two options after my 10th. One is by PC and another one is PCM. Like I don't want to become a doctor much and I am not well interested in being a doctor and I'm always interested to be a software engineer looking at those buildings, looking at those everything around my family, looking at my father, looking at those computers. I was interested in being a software engineer. So I
Okay.
came into MPC PCM and I gave my mains and I am trying to do my best for advance also.
Okay, so how was your background? How was your childhood? How you spent your childhood? Was it in mediocre family? What was the struggle of your family? आपके फैमिली का स्ट्रगल क्या था? इसके बारे में तो बताओ कि बचपन से जर्नी बताओ और बहुत डिटेल में आराम से बता सकते हो।
So like nothing like when I was in like fifth class or sixth class, my max used to be very bad. So my father has joined me into foundation when I was in sixth or seventh. In my sixth, so since then I started learning about JE mains and advanced in my sixth grade, and I started foundation in that class. And in that time, like if about financial condition, it was okay. My father never let me watch behind for financial conditions. Financial condition was okay, sir, but apart my education in my foundation, I did a support well. But after getting into 10th class, while I was giving my boards, I completely ruined my foundation.
Ruined in what sense?
Like in what sense means up to 8th class I studied very good, sir. Like in ninth and 10th, because of these boards and something like some sport activities, I didn't focus much on those topics, and I missed some good part. Like in
Okay.
chemistry में organic chemistry में miss हुआ, और मैथ्स में कैलकुलस.
Okay. So these all you missed, so it could not help you in 11th and 12th, isn't it?
Ah, yes, sir. like
Okay.
like you
So
also helped me in my 11th to learn calculus, and in 12th also, like my faculty helped me, and I learned it. So right now I was preparing for J advanced now. I am able to do, sir.
okay, so you tell me something about your journey, like how you used to manage those foundation and schooling together. It used to be around 10 to 10 hours of classes. And then how do you used to manage 10 hours of classes and other than that, self-study? So how you used to manage in such a younger age?
So like after listening to the classes, like every one of my friend used to come to school after 3:30, and I used to stay until 6 o'clock in my school, and I used to feel very sad. Like I was only staying up to 6 o'clock in my school, and after then, like they used to teach me classes, and they used to give me DPPs, and they used to give me a separate module where I have to daily solve my homework. And after that, I used to come to my home, and I used to get fresh up for 1.5 hour, and after then from 7:30 to 10:30, I used to study. I used to revise all the concepts in a crispy way, and used to solve those DPPs again and again, sir.
Okay. So,
That is the only
so
strategy I used since
yes,
my 6th to 10th.
okay. So I'm trying to introduce that in North India, how do we study? Like we have classes from 8 to 12, or we have first batch from 8 to 12, and second batch is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So also
Yes, sir.
like after 8 to 12, 8 to 2, you have a class, and after that your time is free. You have your self study to study. आपके पास सेल्फ स्टडी का टाइम है 8 2 बजे से लेके 12 बजे रात तक का। और अगर आपका क्लास 2 से 8 होता है, 2 से 8 रात में होता है, तो मॉर्निंग आवर एंड द नाइट आवर इज फॉर यू टू स्टडी। But in South system, what happens? In South system, you have 8 to 5 study, isn't it? 8 to 5 you
Yes, sir.
study, and then you have very little bit of self time. So
Yes, sir.
if you come to north side and we have like 8 to 12 classes, and after that you have lots of time to study self study, how would you have enjoyed that time? उस टाइम को कैसे एंजॉय करते अगर आपके पास 8 से 9 घंटा खुद का होता पढ़ने का?
Sir, if I would have such time, definitely I used to, like from scratch, I used to study NCRT properly without wasting a single page line to line, and I used to complete my NCRT first. After then, I used to revise my notes thoroughly, like 2 3 times. If I
Okay.
used to have such time.
Okay. Why South Indian institutions are not trying to follow North Indian? So what may be the difficulty? What is the pros and cons of the system?
Sir, like if I want to talk about cons, like in South India, we only like the parents after 10th only decide two branches like BPC and PCM. They don't even care about arts and commerce much over here.
Okay. No, no, I'm asking that why South Indian system, teaching system does not mean like they could also make something like 6 to 8 to 2 class, and then after that you have time for self study. Why don't they do? Why do they involve you all throughout the day? You don't have self study time. So why they don't do? What is pros
So
and cons?
What we South Indians believe is that like in presence of teachers, students study much rather than self study. This is the thing which we believe ourselves strongly. That's the main reason for the classes, sir. That's it.
Okay. So how so is it, do you think that is it important or North system is a bit more better? What do you think?
Sir, like if a kid is well concentrated about his studies, self study is the best thing. If he
Okay.
was not like he gets deviated every minute, every hour, like talking with his friend, chit chatting, then prefer South Indian system, sir, because they'll definitely guide every student every minute.
And don't you think that such system is really highly pressable? You have lots of pressure on you in front of teacher. You keep on just mugging up, focusing on the book and studying. Like so, you don't think such things?
Yes, sir. Sometimes we also feel it a lot, but since childhood we got used to it.
Okay, you got used to it, so you feel that that system is okay. So
Okay.
मैं अपने ऑडियंस को ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि साउथ नॉर्थ में ये होता है कि हमारे पास जो एग्जाम्स होते हैं वो फोर्थ वीक में होते हैं, फोर्थ वीक में। और साउथ में ऐसा सिस्टम है कि वहां पर एग्जामिनेशन पर वीक होता है। देयर इज पर वीक एग्जाम
हाँ sir.
एवरी वीक।
Yes, sir.
मतलब 5 दिन पढ़ाई करो और फिर छठे 7वें दिन आपका टेस्ट हो जाएगा। तो शिशिर, how do you think that north system is better than south system in that such situation, and how do you feel that north system is worse than south system? Because in north we have examination on 4 weeks. We don't have weekly test. So tell us the pros and cons.
Sir, like if you ask me pros, I say like uh, you told that you guys have test for 4 weeks, right? So you guys get a lot of time for revision
Okay. Okay.
topics also, and you can also to depth also. Like you guys can also do erodo also if you guys can wish. But here we can't do such because of we have such less time. It's a disadvantage for us. And next thing is like if we'll get a less score in 1 week also we'll get depressed a lot, like this week we got less marks and we have less time to prove ourselves, but you guys have a lot of time to prove yourself.
Okay. So, how do you think that, out of 100 student, per 100 student in South, how do you feel that this system is going to help? Because most of the system in South is worked based on parents' advice. It is not caring of student. In North, we care of student and parents do not involve that much. तो आपका क्या कहना है कि पेरेंट्स के इन्वॉल्वमेंट के कारण ये सिस्टम आया? सो हाउ दिस सिस्टम गॉट जनरेटेड? वीकली टेस्ट एंड देन 8 आवर्स स्टडी इन फ्रंट ऑफ टीचर, तो ये सिस्टम कहाँ से जनरेट हुआ?
Sir, this is completely because of parents, sir.
ओके,
Sir, like if you'll ask me, like don't think it in a wrong way. Like if you compare the literacy, like in north and south, literacy rate was much higher in south.
ओके, ओके,
So what do parents over here believe that like we should surveillance our child every moment and we should keep our kid always boosting up knowledge.
Okay.
and they think in such way, sir.
Okay.
They think that we should give them a bright future.
Okay. Right now, if you have, if in future, if you go and you become elder and you have a kids, and you work in Delhi, for example, you are working in Delhi.
Uh,
So what would you mind? You would mind your children to study in south or north? You will send your children to south system, or you will keep them to north itself.
Sir, it completely depends on the mentality of child, sir. If the child is completely willing to study, like without any deviation, like he was completely willing to study, like without any deviation, mean like he's not getting attracted to any other activities rather than studies much, then I'll prefer north system. Like he was getting deviated every minute, every hour, then I'll definitely prefer south system. So it depends on the child.
Okay, for you, the money value matters. Like in north, we have a bit of higher prices, and in south, we have a bit lower prices. So, would it matter for you, or it is independent of money, the fee they take?
Independent of money, sir.
Okay, independent of money. So, you told in your interview right now that your parents never let you get the feeling of financial crisis. They were always
Yes, sir.
supportive, and they made you get money and everything. So, okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we are moving to the next time. So after getting into IIT or NITs or MSET, so are you going for MSET, the Telangana board, the Telangana state engineering examination?
So like I was giving the exam, but I don't know. Like if I'll get the very good college over there, definitely I'll go there. Why not?
So what about your mindset of going to foreign? Like, aren't you looking for any SAT or others?
So like okay, what you said is also okay. Like going, I used to have such interest in my first year. Like after getting into second year, like then I realized it later that going to abroad in UG costs higher,
Okay,
costs a lot, and apart from it, what I mean is like going to abroad in UG doesn't help much
okay,
unless until you go to the best like MIT and Stanford.
okay. So did you have any project in your first year? You did. I heard that you did a project with us. Can you explain what was that project to our audience?
So like I did a project named library management, which
Okay.
connects the nearby libraries where you
Yes.
can register, where you can take your books online. Everything will be done in online, sir.
Okay. And there was a payment gateway system and other. Yes. Payment gateway system. Okay.
It was like delivery system with only books, only about books, and
Yes.
it deals with
Libraries. So in
libraries.
library you have some fee system. You pay some money and you get the books and you go to home and do something like this. Yes. Okay, moving to next.
Ah, yes, sir.
Okay, moving
Instead of
moving to
doing this,
next.
if,
If now
if
we are
you,
taking the
hmm,
scenario when you got into some college. So what is your strategy for BitSet from now onwards? How you are going to
sir,
plan day
from
by day? Right now, I think you are going for study. Now you are at home, isn't it? So you will go
yes,
for
sir.
self. So how are you planning for BitSet at your home?
Sir, like apart after mains was done now, sir, like I was simultaneously preparing for like definitely that the syllabus is completely same for everything. Like for JE Advanced, BitSat, Velur WIT, and for everything the syllabus is completely same. That the difference is only in the level of question. So
Okay.
that's the reason I was practicing some advanced questions daily, and I'm also practicing some lower level of questions to increase my speed. And I'm also practicing some advanced questions to increase my thinking level.
Okay. So my saying is that in BitSet now there is English and some verbal reasoning. So how would you be managing those things?
Sir, like as I told you, no, sir, I thought of going to abroad in first year.
Yes.
So I have prepared for SAT, which helped me a lot in learning English. So as logical reasoning was not too tough to learn, it was only easy only, sir. Like the
Yes.
main key role plays English.
Okay. Okay, very good. So, so you tell us about the South Indian system of JEE mains preparation and how is day-to-day routine at your hostel. So, most of the coachings at South India is रेसिडेंशियल टाइप, मतलब साउथ इंडिया में जितने भी एजुकेशनल सिस्टम है वो हॉस्टल टाइप है। ऐसा क्या कारण है? क्यों ऐसा होता है? व्हाई इजंट इट डे स्कॉलर?
Sir, why isn't this scholar mean like what we think is keeping children in our surveillance feels secure much for our parents.
Okay, so that is it. But they don't have any love, any emotion connected with the children. They would have come to the town and they would have sent their children to schools from their home itself. So isn't it there some feelings? Are they trying to make their children completely robotics?
No, sir, no. There's nothing like that. Like every parent think his child to be the best in his future. So every parent tries to give his best.
Okay,
As the education system is like this, so
okay.
apart from this, it depends on the parent.
So, so picking up one of the coaching in South India, let's still the name of Narayana C. Chaitanya or Resonance of Fritz. What can you say? What is the system there? If some of our audiences they want to go to South India, so can you explain how is it? How is the system? What you feel at the initial stage while staying in the hostel, and how do you manage to stay longer at the hostel? And now you have completed around 2 years in the hostel. So tell us something about that.
Sir, okay, like in starting, everything will be good, sir. Like
So how is the
for one
system? How
month,
is the hostel system? Tell us like what is the daytime like from when to when you have to study, how when you
okay, sir.
get up,
Okay.
and what are the challenges you face. So you clearly open it everything about your hostel.
Okay, sir. Like morning at 6 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, you need to get wake up, and at 6 o'clock they will start a study hour, sir. Since 6 to 7:30, there will be a study hour where you have to study, where you can ask, solve any doubts, or you can ask any doubt to faculty. After 7:30 to 8, you will have a break for breakfast. After then, since 8 to 12:30, you will have classes. Like for every class, they will give you 10-minute break. After like from 12 to 1, 12 to 1 o'clock, you will have a lunch break, sir, which is 1 hour.
Okay.
After the lunch break, the classes will start as usually up to 5 o'clock. After 5 to 6 o'clock, there will be a break, and 6 to night, I think around 8:30 will be the study hour. After 8:30 to 9, they will give half an hour for your lunch, for your dinner. Sorry. After your dinner, you need to study for 1 hour until 10. After 10, you can officially go to your dormitory to sleep. Or if you want to study, you can also study. There's no one objecting you.
Okay. So there was a recent system that they made some batches who could study up to 12. So it was a topper
Yes.
batch. So what would you tell about that? So how those toppers are chosen and how the batches are selected? What is the quantity of student they stay there? So tell us something about that.
So, like, what they usually check is the average of the student of past 10 to 20 weekly tests. After looking at the average, they make a batch which is full of toppers, and they provide the best faculty to them, and they also reduce their break times to half an hour. Like lunch break is restricted to half an hour, and like the dinner break is also restricted for 15 minutes, and the snacks break was also restricted to half an hour, and everything will be restricted for them, and they need to study up to 10 o'clock. after 10, the teachers will say them to study, but it's their wish. If they want to study, they can study, but generally they will study, sir.
Okay, so you tell us about that you have parents week off. There is a system in South India like you have a parents week off. After two examination, you get the next Saturday or Sunday a parents week off where you can go and roam with your parents and then come back. Tell about those facility and how it helps student.
So, like after being in hostel for a long time, obviously the student will be stressed and he feel like he got messed up because of the studies. So he will get out local outing by the parents or by his
Yes.
relatives. He can go out, like just to like to reduce his homesick feeling.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
how it helps
Like
the
if you will
student?
get sick also, they will send you.
Okay. So when you used to get such parents outing, so what you used to enjoy? Going to malls or watching movies or playing cricket? How you used to be associated? You used to be associated with the nature or what?
Like as my parents are from other state, like I am specifically from Andhra Pradesh, so my parents used to visit me like once twice in a year. So while they used to come, I used to go to my relatives home and I used to spend my time with them, and I
So it
that's it.
used to be the like regular duty, like on regular and on every outing you used to do the same thing or sometimes some different.
Sometimes I used to do different stuff.
Okay.
To some temple,
Okay. Okay.
sometimes going to
So
temples with
a few topics regarding your trips. So when you used to be in South, like, have you got any chance where you could make a friends groups and go for a birthday party or a movie or a trip to somewhere near beaches or others? If you have done, kindly share it.
I have done those things, like uh, when they used to give us like a Dasara vacation, Pongal vacation in South India. All of our friends from our resonance campus only used to roam out. We used to go to movies. We used to roam around Hyderabad and we explored a lot, sir. It
Okay.
depends on the students. If he want to explore, he can explore.
Okay. So could you share some of your interesting thing that happened while your trips?
So what I can I share much, sir? Like
So any
I used
interesting thing
to
like the topper of your class did this thing which was very different from our knowledge. So sometimes this happened. Our friend used to like in birthday we have something like we beat the student with the like with the we hide his face with the towel and we beat them. There is something such culture there. So you can talk about those things like you are having parties on your dormitory when you all go there, so tell about such things like such friends thing which could make interest among our audiences.
like you always want to enjoy apart from studies. So if there is any guy's birthday, we used to go to his room at 12 o'clock without knowing to what. Then we used to celebrate his birthday, and warden used to come for checking, and we used to hide under beds, and we used to mess up his room, and we used to beat him saying happy birthday, sir. Like there will be many such things while you are enjoying. I can't discuss every single thing, sir. It will be like 3 to 4 hours if I discuss everything.
Okay, okay, no, so we have our podcast for only 1 hour, so there is no thing if nothing if you could discuss, kindly discuss it. Our audiences is all across India, so you can discuss some fun stories and everything.
So
Once
like
what
what?
happened, once what happened to your birthday or some other's birthday, yeah, wife Aswat's birthday or Abdul Kalam birthdays, whatever happened, you could share it.
Sir, what can I share much, sir? Like when there is some guy's birthday in our floor, we used to go to his room and he used to get escape and he used to go to some other floor to escape from our beatings. And we used to like follow him without knowing to him only. And when it was 12 o'clock exactly, we used to beat him. We used to celebrate his party. We enjoyed a lot, sir.
Okay, so what about like like there used to be some like block A, block B. What about block A, block B fight? So tell us some story was block A, block B fight. We have a block A, block B, block C. We have different block of dormitory, isn't it? So what about their fightings? Just share all those fightings. So you
Sir,
share
I
about
don't
those
know.
fightings.
Sir. As you live in a hostel, there will be fights regularly.
So
It depends
what
on
would be
the
the reason
students, sir.
behind that? So what was the reason? We are here to discuss only. You can see that what was the reason?
Sir,
Why
there
people
will be
went
many silly reasons, sir.
what? Kindly share some silly reasons.
Sir, what can I share, sir? This will be not at all good if you.
Okay, okay. No. So the and what? So what are the structure of the student? Like so few people are from town and lots of people are from villages. So how do you manage to stay among those students? So what happens in your dormitory? You have bed one, bed two, bed three, such type of beds, isn't it? In a single
Yes,
room.
sir. Sir, like
So and you have
first
students
month we
from you
used
have
to face problems.
yes, and you have roommates from different villages and different community. So how do you manage to live with them? Like you feel some different feelings from there. So how initially it is? How initially you manage to stay with them?
So, like in first month, everybody of us faced some problems. Since then, we became best friends. No, since then, we
Okay,
didn't face any problems with them. Our culture didn't matter much.
okay, okay. So, so how you used to be the so in South system we have a like we have a party. We have some party like uh, some party like you go for the event. You go to some Gachibowli stadium and other things. So how do you enjoy that party? So what was the event you participated? What are all the events that happens there? Kindly share about those events.
So, like this event was specifically conducted by our education institution, Resonance. It was the biggest fest in Twin Cities, Hyderabad and Secunderabad. Like we used to go to Gachibowli Stadium. Many huge guests used to come, like film actors, many motivation speakers. They used to come and they used to motivate us. That's it, sir.
And what are the programs in which you could participate? Anchoring, dancing, singing. You can tell about those. So what are the different competition that happens in those events?
So like every boys can play cricket, basketball, and there used to be some outdoor activities for boys and girls. And
Okay.
who is the winner? They will get a award, sir. That's it.
And how was your scenario for debating and chess competition? I used to feel that the campus where you used to stay, there used to be chess competition, competition, speech competition. So tell about those your hobby, how you got into those hobby, and what was your conclusion after getting into those matches at your campus.
For face debate competition where we used to make a team. We used to participate.
Okay.
And like yeah, as you know, sir, what debate means. Like they will give a topic, we have to discuss on it.
Okay. So going ahead,
That's it, sir. We used to discuss it.
after you get into a BTech college, which type of branch would you mind to choose? Which type of branch you would mind to teach, mind to choose?
Sir, I was willing to take
Why not
CSC, sir.
physics and others? You have good interest in research. So what would you do in CSC after getting into CSC? What is your extent of mind? Where do you want to get into?
Sir, like I was always interested in tech since my childhood. So I like CSC a lot.
Okay. So my saying is that
Where to
in
code,
your
sir?
child. So do you
I
have?
think,
Yes, tell me.
sir. Do you have any internet issue?
No, no, I don't have any internet issue. It's
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Like the voice was coming twice, so that's the reason I was
okay.
asking.
No, it was because it may be because of mic or whatever. Okay. So
Ah, okay, okay.
now tell me the mindset about South India for computer science. Hyderabad is known as a tech city of India. So, how is the student mindset for CSE? How it is everything all about? Tell us about the mindset. How this got cultivated in Hyderabad mind. Why only they are the first one? Why CSE is simpler for Hyderabad students?
Sir, as we have many tech industries in Hyderabad, Bangalore, as called Silicon Valley of India, as majorly software was playing a key role in South India, we got used to get into CSC much. And mainly the engineering colleges also discuss about CSC branch only, sir.
Okay. So, like in Hyderabad, what are the colleges in which you are interested to get into it? Is it Triple IT Hyderabad or IIT Hyderabad or Osmania University? So, tell us about those universities and everything.
Sir, there are many good universities in Hyderabad and Bangalore. I'll choose among them which I'll get.
Okay. Okay. So, in college, so what are the things which are making you excited to get into the college? What are the cultural? So there would be lots of cultural. How you are going to enjoy those cultures?
Sir, like in my 11th and 12th class, many teachers told me that BTech life is meant to enjoy
Okay. So,
rather than studying much. So I'll enjoy.
so which of the technology would be there you would like to explore a lot? Robotics, web designing, web development, or doing some NGO work? Which technology excites you a lot?
Sir, like robotics and automation, sir, was
Automation. Okay.
playing a key role in nowadays,
Okay.
which
So,
where I am interested much.
so in your childhood, have you developed any software or anything during your childhood? You are from Telangana, Hyderabad side. So have you done something in those sector?
No, sir, no, sir. I didn't do much. Like in 11th, I didn't do anything.
So in your foundation school, like these basic technologies and subjects were not involved.
No, sir, no. Like when I was in 6th and 7th, they used to conduct something like computer classes and they used to teach us Microsoft, Notepad, Excel, that it. Rather than that, they didn't teach us much.
Okay. So talking about your personal life, so you are a single child of your parents, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So how do you feel that you should have got some more siblings? So how do you feel that is it okay to have a single life or is it there to have some siblings? Okay. So what's the mentality in South India that parents are keeping themselves up to only one child? So how do you feel that situation?
Sir, I don't know much about it, sir.
So you don't know, like, no, okay, you don't know what such mentality. So you have not never analyzed such thing, isn't it? mic is stopping. So, Sisir, so you don't have any idea on that. Why? Okay, so I'm asking you, like, if you could be a thinker, you are an analyst, you are analyzing the situation. So why in South India or most of the developed town people are having only say up to one child? So what's the reason? What's the motive behind that? So if you could analyze and give some briefness on that.
Sir, I don't know much about it. Like, what parents overthink here is I have not much idea
Okay,
about
so
it, sir.
we
I
should
can't
we should
discuss
leave it.
about it.
Okay, we should leave it. So, Sisir, recently class 10th exam completed in CBSE board. So, what's your suggestion for them? So, what suggestion you want to give them for class 11th and 12th journey?
Sir, what suggestion I want to give them is initially never miss NCRT. Read every single part of NCRT where they can build their concepts much and just follow their lecturer, sir. What I say blindly is just follow their lecturer because they know a lot rather than us.
Okay, okay. So, and what's your suggestion for those who like? What's your suggestion for those who got 99 percentile and now they are going for advanced? So, what would you say that what was the mistake you made and what was the thing that they did which was better?
Sir, the mistake I made is I didn't completely study some topics, sir, in 11th and 12th. That affected me a lot in my mains percentile, and right now also it was affecting me a lot. I can't spend such a time like 1 2 months again learning from the scratch.
Okay. So my saying is that if your J journey is poor, will it affect your class 12th board IP exam? Will it affect more to that or you could handle it very well?
We could handle it very well, sir. Boats are nothing but they are based on very simple and easy concepts. If your J journey is so worst, also you can also learn those small concepts in 1 2 months.
Okay. So, like, is there requirement for any guidance for 12th or you could do it on your one? So you feel that the study material provided by your coachings, those are enough for you if, if you make a self study on that and you could get better.
Sir, what I say is the modules given by any coaching center are enough, sir, as they were made by many expert faculties who have analyzed many advanced or mains papers. So I think it is enough. But I say personally is to prefer NCRT. That's it.
Okay, so I am sharing one some of my journey that when I used to be student in our time, our courses used to get finished 2 or 3 months before class 12, and we used to have our coaching material of board. We used to go to our hometown to take those material and study on our one to get it. So, so Sisir, can you explain like how what was your percentage in class 12th?
Sir, it was 90 percentage, sir. I didn't
90.
study much for my boards
You still got 90
because of this
percentage.
JE preparation.
Okay, you still got 90 percentage.
Yes, sir.
So okay, so what was your strategy? So what was your strategy, or what was the strategy made for the last? So how do you manage JE journey along with board? Like what happened throughout your session? You keep on working on JE, and you have sometime IP examination. So how do you manage both the things together? So how do
So
you
like
make some strategy like 5 questions for 10 20 questions for J advanced and 10 questions for board per day? Is it the strategy you make or you make some different strategy? What are the strategies suggested by your teachers to you?
sir, what I suggest to every 11th guys who are studying right now is nothing but board
Okay,
daily.
studies a single question of board daily. Your voice is breaking.
In yes, sir. Sir, even your voice is also breaking.
Tell
I don't know.
again what you told.
Sir, what I told is like just study a single question daily
Okay.
of 12th. That's it.
Okay, so share some of your journey about your interview. So up to now, in which colleges have you gone for the interview? Share some of your experience of scalar technology. What is scalar technology, and share your strategy. What are the steps to get into that? What is the fee structure, and what interview they took with you? You share all the experience with me, with us. Tell what scalar technology.
Yes, sir. Like Scalar School of Technology is nothing but like used to like you need to give a exam called NCT. If you got 92 percentile, more than 90 percentile in JEE mains or 90 plus percentile individually in maths or physics, you need not to give NCT. You can directly clear the interview.
Okay. What was the
After
interview process
interview,
you
if you'll
followed?
clear the interview,
So what was the first round? What was the second round? Tell us something about that.
sir, like first round, it will be like around 45 minutes, which was interviewed by a AI, artificial intelligence, where AI asks you some questions of mathematics where you need to answer it. If you'll answer them well, you'll be selected to the next round, which will be done by a real life software engineer,
Okay. What is the process to
and he asks about your tech interest.
Okay. How do you prepare resume for SAT? Can you see elaborate those to our audiences? Our audiences will find it very useful. How do you make resume, resume or biodata for applying for foreign university? What should be there? What is the requirement, and what are the process? Tell those to our
So like
students.
you need to give SAT exam primarily to go to abroad. Like you need to get very good score in SAT and you need to have good board percentage. And the next thing is you need to have a good sports background, or if not, you need to have good background in some like Olympiads, like maths or
And
physics
college
or
study
chemistry or
throughout
English.
college result throughout the session. So in whatever coaching you study, your result out in those students, like if a campus is having 600 students, you should be getting rank 1 or top 3 rank 2, so you showcase your talent to the college. There will be आई एम शेयरिंग विथ माई स्टूडेंट, अगर आपको सेट के लिए फॉरेन स्टडी के लिए अगर रेज्यूमे बनाना है, तो उस रेज्यूमे में आपके पास मिनिमम 2 सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोडक्ट होने चाहिए, सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोजेक्ट होने चाहिए। उसके अलावा आपका बैकग्राउंड लीडरशिप में होना चाहिए। लीडरशिप के अलावा आपका बैकग्राउंड मतलब सोशल एक्टिविटी, मतलब मैनेजरियल एक्टिविटी इनसाइड योर कैंपसेस, जैसे कि लीडर, जैसे कि मैनेजर ऑफ टेक फेस्ट, हैंडल्ड 10 lakhs प्रोजेक्ट हैंडल इवेंट ऑफ 1 करोड़। तो इस तरह का आपको अपने पास पोजीशन ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी शो करना होता है। आपको अपने रेज्यूमे में 2-3 टेक्निकल प्रोजेक्ट शो करना होता है। तो उन वो लोग क्या करते हैं कि आपसे सेट का इंटरव्यू लेते हैं, आपका रेज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट करते हैं। उसके बाद जाकर वो आपसे एक इंटरव्यू हेल्ड होते हैं, इंटरव्यू हेल्ड करते हैं बेस्ड ऑन योर रेज्यूमे। उस रेज्यूमे से वो थ्रू आउट आपसे आपके प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में पूछ रहे होते हैं। अगर आप उसको अच्छे से आंसर कर पाए तो आपका सिलेक्शन होता है। एक और बात, वो जो 2 प्रोजेक्ट आप करते हो, वो प्रोजेक्ट आप वेल क्वालिफाइड इंस्टीट्यूट जैसे आईआईटीज, ट्रिपल आईआईटीज, चेन्नई मैथमेटिकल इंस्टीट्यूट्स, इंडियन स्टैटिकल इंस्टीट्यूट्स, ये सब से अगर आप वो प्रोजेक्ट करते हो, आईआईएससी बेंगलोर, अगर ये सब से प्रोजेक्ट करते हो तो आपको एक बेहतर रिकमेंडेशन मिलता है और आपका फ्यूचर जर्नी बहुत ही सिंपल हो जाता है। इजंट इट शिशिर? दिस इज व्हाट वी। तो शिशिर
Ah,
ने
yes, sir.
हमारे शिशिर ने हमारे साथ
Ah,
शिशिर ने हमारे साथ
exactly.
प्रोजेक्ट किया था जो एक लाइब्रेरी मैनेजमेंट प्रोजेक्ट था। जिस प्रोजेक्ट में हम लोगों ने एक वेब ऐप बनाया था, वेबसाइट ऐप बनाया था, जिसमें हम लोग लाइब्रेरियन अपने बुक को सेल्फ में अरेंज करके वो उसको शो करता था, और सेकेंड साइड से जो रीडर होते थे वो लाइब्रेरी में आके कुछ फी पेमेंट करके वो बुक उठा के घर जाते थे। तो ये बनाया था। इसने भी स्टैनफोर्ड और एमआईटी के लिए अप्लाई किया था। सिसिर आल्सो ट्राई टू अप्लाई फॉर एमआईटी स्टैनफोर्ड। वो एक बहुत ही अच्छे फैमिली बैकग्राउंड से है। तो सिसिर का जर्नी ये रहा। अभी वो स्केलर स्कूल ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी में अप्लाई कर रहा है। तो सिसिर एक्सप्लेन अबाउट द फी स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ स्केलर टेक्नोलॉजी, कि वहाँ व्हाट इज द फी स्ट्रक्चर।
So like fee structure, it goes to 30 lakhs
4 years.
for Scala School of Technology. Yes, sir.
For 4 years.
Yes, sir. For 4 years, including residential in
And
Bangalore.
what are the different things they are going to give us other than IIT and NITs, triple ITs? What are the different things student will get from there?
Sir, like the faculty over there are not faculties are like IITs. They don't have where the faculty over in normal regular traditional engineering colleges they don't have real life tech experience, but over the new generation colleges the faculty over there have real life tech experiences, sir. That
Okay.
matters a lot.
Okay, that matters a lot. So, do you have any provision that after coming out of Scalar School of Technology, you could get into an entrepreneurship, or you get a huge funding?
Go to, yes, sir. It depends.
So, okay, so have you heard of something from Scalar Technology? Your seniors who got into very good job or had started a good startup? अगर आपकी कोई जो सीनियर्स हो।
Ah, yes, sir. Like the internships were so good at Scala until now. Like one of the students went to Bali to work with Apple, and three students went to Singapore.
Okay, using Scalar Technology.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we are going to. So, what dedication do you want to show to India? It's like, what's your future goal? What's your future goal of your life? So, how do you want to proceed, and what do you want to become in future? Tell us something about that.
Sir, nothing but
What do you want to
to
be in
develop our
future?
country.
Okay. So, what do you want to become in future? What is your goal of your life?
Sir, your voice is getting break, sir.
Okay. So, what is the aim of your life? How bigger you want to become?
Sir, like I'd always try to become a entrepreneur, sir.
Okay, entrepreneur. So, how how your BTech journey and how when you want to jump out for a startup. So tell us something about that, and then after that we'll close the session.
Sir, like I plan to gain acquire knowledge in tech industry first, and then some knowledge about like business, some strategies. Then I'll try to start a business, sir.
Okay, okay. So Sisir, nice connecting you. It was a nice day. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So good
Thank you, sir.
night
Thank you for
and
giving me this opportunity to share about my experience in your YouTube channel. Thank you, sir.
okay. So thanks for coming. Good night. And
Sir.
wait. So if our audience has some question
Okay.
from you, they can comment and ask the question.
Okay, sir.
Dear
Okay, sir.
audience,
Definitely, I'll
if
respond
our
it to.
audience has some question, they will comment you. They will ask you some question, and after that, it will be the end of the session. So we are waiting for our
Okay, sir.
audiences to ask the question. So after the podcast, Sisir, kindly share these videos with your relatives and with your
Okay, sir.
nearby.
Okay, sir.
Okay, spread the
Okay,
news.
sir. Definitely,
So
sir.
we don't have right now good questions. So nice connecting you, Sisir. Take care of
Okay,
yourself.
sir.
Get into the best college. We
Okay,
wish
sir.
very good for your future. If you get success in your life, we will again bring you back to our podcast. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
with
Okay,
new
sir.
feature and new origin. So best of luck.
Okay.
We will meet it
Thank
again.
you, sir.
So bye.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye, sir.